kind of crazy how I'm doing the best that I can to eat right, but also eat the things that I want. And I still have high cholesterol. And now I apparently have low glucose.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay, this is my first time doing a voiceover, so bear with me. For breakfast this Sunday, I had shredded potatoes with a couple pieces of bacon, some over easy eggs, some roasted tomatoes, and guac with a side of orange juice. And then for lunch, since we didn't have church, I had time to eat lunch. So I made a stuffed bell pepper using leftover bell pepper mix. It's just rice, ground beef with like taco seasoning, super, super simple. And then my usual cranberry grape juice, love her to pieces. Then for dinner, I went kind of like the pasta route. I had a bag of shrimp in my freezer. So I made some broccoli and shrimp like Alfredo, but I used spaghetti noodles. While I ate, I of course watched my fave Ashley Ippolito, and I drank my Jones cane sugar soda. It's so good. It's the berry lemonade flavor. You will be seeing her again in an upcoming video. 100%. So, so, so delicious. And then I decided to have dessert. So this first little bottle that you're seeing is a cookies and cream moonshine liquor. And then I added in like a mocha thing that comes from the gas station and a few scoops of a vanilla ice cream. It's the like Blue Bunny soft serve kind. It's super, super good. Mix it all together and it was like a mocha milkshake with like a little bit of a kick from the moonshine. I wish I had the ingredients to make this again because it was so delicious. Then we get into Monday where I didn't have breakfast because the milkshake messed me up because I'm lactose intolerant. But for lunch at school, I had a quesadilla that I prepared the night before. It's just a super simple like beef and cheese quesadilla with guac and sour cream on the side. And then because I cook in bulk since I live by myself and I'm not scared of leftovers, I had some leftover shrimp and broccoli Alfredo for dinner that Monday night. It just makes it super, super easy, especially when I'm tired. Then Tuesday, I just did not grab breakfast, but I needed to get to the school earlier, so I made sure to at least eat a banana. And then for lunch, I had a leftover hamburger that my coworker brought me. She consistently feeds me. And then I had like a little pre-dinner snack of tortilla chips and corn salsa before I made actual dinner, which ended up being like spaghetti sauce over rigatoni pasta with a side of corn. I used Italian sausage in my spaghetti sauce and that usual cranberry grape juice. Then for breakfast, that same coworker friend brought me a bacon and cheese egg something from Starbucks. And for lunch, I had a sweet potato power bowl with turkey meat, corn, and guac that I prepared the night before. After putting away all the groceries, I just ate more leftover shrimp and broccoli Alfredo. And then the next morning for breakfast, since I had some Reese's Puffs. I absolutely love like cereal whenever I get on my cereal fixation. It doesn't happen much, but it happens. And then lunch. Okay, listen, I definitely had lunch. I had another like sweet potato, ground turkey, corn, guac power bowl. I just was like down bad, so hungry that I didn't film it. I just locked in and ate it before I realized that I hadn't filmed it. So to make up for it, this is me eating an oatmeal cream pie as soon as I got home from work. Unintentionally, but I just felt like I needed something. I don't know why. Don't ask questions, okay? Then for dinner, I went to my friend's house so Clover could play with her sister, and she had some spaghetti and meatballs. And then for breakfast on Friday, I initially made a smoothie. It just consists of like bananas, berries, my flaxseed, and then I normally have vanilla yogurt, but I didn't have any more vanilla yogurt, so we went with the vanilla ice cream. But no matter what, I mean, it has like a milk base and will mess my stomach up, so it's perfectly fine. Okay, I had to go back to Walmart because I forgot a few groceries, and I saw that they had these, and I never seen them before. So let's try it. That's pretty good. I wish I had some syrup, but that's pretty good. Then for lunch, I just had some more of that like rigatoni with the spaghetti sauce that has the Italian sausage in it. Again, very big fan of leftovers, not gonna waste food. I just need to take a moment. If you know me in my personal life, you know that I have always financially struggled with being able to feed myself, and I've been cooking and doing all the things, and as you just saw, I went to the grocery store again just to get those last little bits because who knows what the weather's going to do this weekend. And as I was putting the groceries away, I just had that moment of like, oh my gosh, I have food. So here is the quickest pantry, freezer, and fridge. I don't know if haul is necessarily the right word, but just kind of like showcasing it. But it's like, it's a celebration for me because like last year I couldn't afford food. The year before that I couldn't afford food. Like I haven't been able to afford food since I moved to North Carolina. Like I've been able to afford food in a way, but it's always been quick things, salty things, and just not substantial. Like I never had the ability to eat 3 meals a day type of energy. And it just, I had this moment of like, oh my goodness, like I can do that now. I have options. I just bought enough groceries to feed myself things that I will cook, that I will not get tired of. And this is just a celebratory moment. Sorry, I'm messing up my words because I'm so happy. This is a celebratory moment for me, and I don't want it to seem like I'm boasting in any way possible. I've come such a long way. And it feels so good to celebrate. And even though it's just January, I'm hoping that I stay like good, you know, and I'm hoping that my chapter of struggling for food and being very close to malnourished and having bad relationships with food, I'm hoping that chapter has come to an end because I have been in that chapter for 9 years. Here is my pantry, and these are just super big shelves. They're weird shelves, but like I have canned foods now, I have cereal. Behind here I have an extra juice, I have tortilla chips, and then down here I kind of keep like my pasta. Clover has extra dog treats back there. There's like flaxseed that I use for my smoothies. There's organic coconut flour. This is for Clover as well. And then I have salsa, and here in this bowl I have apples and bananas. Crazy. Down here, this is also Clover's, but like in this drawer I have like snacks and like more chips. Down here I have all sorts of beans. I have like grits, extra sauces and things. I'm pretty sure I got a big old thing of barbecue sauce in there. And like my freezer has never looked like this. I have like 2 things of ice cream, and then I just have all sorts of like fruits and veggies. I got my meats here, more like fruit back there. These are like the veggies that I add to meats. I got potatoes, tater tots. This is actually really nasty, but I'm not big on wasting food, so I'm just gonna find a way to repurpose this. I ate one, hated it, so I'm gonna try a way to repurpose it. And then like over here, I have like more veggies. I'm very excited to try this. My dietitian like recommends it consistently. And like I got sausage. And then in my fridge, yeah, there's a giant empty space here, but it's just because I have a pitcher and I haven't put anything to like drink in the pitcher, like made drinks. But I have milk. I have like 2 things of orange juice, which why was that $5? And I have juice. I have my Brita that's been with me for so long. Eggs. I have excess like meat and sauces that I'm going to use, and I'm very excited. This actually has some corn in it. I think I'm going to like make one of the sweet potato bags and make another power bowl. But then I have like bacon. I have like expensive, amazing, great juice. I have more fruits and veggies. I love grapes, and like my cherry tomatoes are still good back here. My bell pepper is still good. I got my bread. I haven't bought a loaf of bread in well over a year just because I don't like bread like that, but I've just been inspired to make like French toast and like grilled sandwiches. Like what? And then like my door is kind of insane. Like I do have coffee creamer. My coffee machine is at the like high school, and I definitely need to bring it back home, but that's like, we'll do that another time. This hasn't expired yet though, thank goodness. But like, these are kind of, it's kind of crazy. These are like open things, and like Clover's dog food that she just smells. That's why she's chilling here. But then down here, I'm like, what? I have my stuff to make my tuna salad. I have open condiments that haven't expired yet. I got my guac and my like mashed like avocado, my sour cream. I love sour cream. All my cheeses, and then once again like an opened thing. I'm just so grateful once again. So I had to pop on and say that, interrupt voiceover Jamilah. But let's get back into finishing up meals for this week. We just have dinner tonight because it's Friday. And then we have whatever I decide to cook and eat tomorrow on Saturday. And then that's it. That is a week in my life of like all of the meals, all of the leftovers and the cooking and all of the things. And I fully intend on doing this again and doing better as far as like showing me cooking. I just don't have the counter space or the space period to like set things up and get the correct and appropriate angles without a camera almost falling in the food, or without me getting frustrated because the camera is in the way of my limited counter space and everything that I have like diced. So anyway, that was it. Just wanted to celebrate right quick. Now I need to go because Clover should have been playing with her sister like 15 minutes ago. Once a week, I try to like treat myself a little bit and maybe get a little something out on the town. So I went to Chipotle and got a barbacoa bowl. Absolutely love the barbacoa bowl. It's a go-to for me. I got my Sunkist that a coworker surprised me with, which I absolutely love. And then this was being filmed the week that part 1 of season 4 of Bridgerton came out. So I was 100% locked in on this Friday night. I needed to catch up. I needed to see what my friend was talking about. So yeah, anyway, how do you eat your bowls from Chipotle? Do you mix it up or do you just kind of go with the flow? Because I go with the flow. And then Saturday I cooked a big breakfast unintentionally, but this is what I was talking about as far as not having space for the angles, because what is this angle? Anyway, the basis is tater tots, and then I added some like bacon that I shredded, some shredded cheese. I love a good over easy egg, and then I like lightly roasted the tomatoes and I added some guacamole. This bad boy was so freaking amazing, so freaking delicious, but it filled me up for most of the day that I only ended up eating tortilla chips and corn salsa and regular salsa for dinner. It's been a couple of days since I finished filming all that I eat in a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you stayed to this point, you're absolutely insane, but I love you for it. And I'm just very happy to be in a place in life where I can afford to feed myself and feed myself better foods than I was eating when I wasn't eating enough. So I started this year unintentionally just with a desire to eat more nutrients and to eat better foods. So the journey has begun, and I'm hoping that I just keep the momentum throughout the year. So I think to do that, you may see some more of these videos just because filming things is an accountability measure as well. Yes, we're documenting memories, but it also just helps me hold myself accountable. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.